We now wish to relate to the psychological warfare that is taking place parallel to the bombardments and airborne attacks. Joining us now is Brigadier General in the Reserves Ephraim Lapid. Lapid held senior positions in the IDF, including Senior Intelligence Officer, Commander of IDF Radio, and the IDF spokesman. Shalom, General Lapid.
Shalom, shalom.
Yesterday were reports according to which Gilad Shalit was wounded during the IDF attacks. How do you see these reports?
The information about Gilad Shalit is a wonderful example how our enemy used this tragic case of kidnapping a soldier and using him in the industry of hatred and psychological warfare. I am sure, let's say, I'm close to understand that this was not a valid information, but it had its contribution to the sentiments that they want to produce in the Israeli society toward Gilad Shalit.
How significant is the psychological warfare during the current confrontation with the Hamas?
Psychological warfare is a historical tool in every war. We know it from the First and the Second World War, and also in the Israeli-Arab wars from 48 until now. In the last years, we speak about the war of consciousness more than psychological. You know, it's politically correct, better to say consciousness than psychological warfare. And we see the importance of the public as a player in the war. We understand that the bombs are very important. The artillery, the infantry, of course, the Air Force, all these are very important players in the war. But we need also the civil population. And the civil population consume a lot of media. The enemy, our enemies, unfortunately Hezbollah and Hamas, they are not states. They are paramilitary organizations, and they use effectively and very intensively the war of consciousness by different media.
How can we estimate whether a report is accurate or whether it's just another part of the war of words that's ongoing?
It is very difficult to estimate the effectiveness of psychological warfare. I think that the intelligence of the Israeli public is mostly very high, and they can easily observe if the information that they see is reliable or unreliable. We see from time to time lies, just lies on Arab media. But on the other hand, we see also when they use our prisoners of war or missing soldiers in this conflict, it's very bitter to see it.
Now, in terms of Israel, is Israel using psychological warfare? Are the pictures of all the forces near the border part of this, or are there other measures that you can speak about?
Israel has also an operational and professional system of psychological warfare. Nowadays, we call it the warfare of consciousness, and it's an important element in the preparation of the Israel Defense Forces to any military conflict, including this operation. We can see it in many terms. One of the kinds of the new technology is to contact the families in the framework of in areas that we are going to attack. We call them few minutes before, and we want to prevent them from being there in order to hit only the military targets. This is also a way how to use psychological warfare in our missions.
Brigadier General in the Reserves Ephraim Lapid, thank you so much for joining and enlightening us.
Thank you.